In 1919, America was still recovering from the Great World War. Price inflation and the cost of living had increased far beyond wages. Men back from the war flooded the labor market with further diminished workers' earning power.
Hi, honey.
Good morning, dear. How'd you sleep?
I didn't sleep well at all. All I could think about was Curtis in the station and all the work they put us through. It's such baloney. I just wish that we got paid for all the hard work we do.
I know, honey, it's hard, but we have to save up for when we have a family.
All right, honey, I gotta go. Your man's got a lot of work to do.
Okay. I'll walk you out. Bye now.
Little did Johnny know that his family would start earlier than he'd expect. Hey yo, listen up dogs. I have an announcement to make. Due to the new equipment, I have to cut down the wages to $2.60 an hour. And if you guys don't put any more hours into this week, you are fired.
What new equipment, sir? I don't understand. We work so hard and listening to everything you do. We have to support our families, and all you do is sit around and get nothing done. This needs to change, and I apologize if this seems rude, but...
Let me cut you off right there. You seem peeved off. If I knew any better, I'd think that you were trying to embarrass me in front of all the officers. Is that so, Officer Smith?
But what about our family? Do whatever you think is best for us. I know you can do it, sweetie. Maybe your cheaters will help you see things more clearly.
Hey, Betty, we about to get lit tonight.
Oh, Jonathan, stop it, silly.
I'm just joking with you. Come on, hurry up. Get your hottie tots little self over here so we can skirt out.
Johnny and Betty are wildin' on the roads as soon arrive at the mansion where the party is held.
A few moments later.
Oh my, I've never seen a mansion or a house this big in my whole entire life. I'm so nervous to go inside there, sweetie.
Why be so nervous, darling? You look beautiful. All eyes are going to be on you tonight, love.
Johnny would soon regret what he said because not only will his eyes be on Betty tonight, someone else's will too. Dun dun dun! They park the car and get into the mansion, and right away Johnny walks over to his fellow officers, and they begin a conversation. Betty starts to feel left out since she did not know his co-workers well.
Johnny, we need to do something this week. Do you know what's going to happen to my family if I don't get the pay I had before? I'm going to lose my house and my wife. And we are going to be on the street with our little shavers.
All right, take a sip of your hooch and calm down. I agree with you. And Betty and I want to start a family, and how are we able to do this if this horse feathers keeps continuing?
Excuse me, I'm gonna go get a drink.
Oh, dang it! Who's that lovely little model worker girl? Ooh, ooh.
Just pop that little booty and go talk to him. What's up, homeboy?
So, are you here alone tonight?
Oh, well, of course I am. Aren't you the sweetest?
Can I get you a drink, Sugar Plum Honey Buns? Perhaps some nice cold icy water?
Yeah, what a gentleman.
Why, you are one lovely lady, if I might say so. Out of everyone I've met tonight, you are the most beautiful and spiffy.
Oh, Curtis, don't flatter me like that. I haven't had this much attention in years. The men that have been in my life don't focus on me as much as you do. I really appreciate it.
So this is love.
Later.
A few months later, in June 1919, the American Federation of Labor, AFL, responding to repeated requests from local police organizations, began accepting police organizations into their membership. Later, the Boston Police demanded to organize under an AFL charter in order to gain support for other unions in negotiations and any strike that might ensue. On August 20th, Commissioner Curtis suspended 8 of the leading police union organizations. Followed soon by another 10, the rank and file were ordered to turn into their night shifts, and Curtis began to organize volunteer police substitutions.
All right, men. Today is the day. We are going to put our mighty souls into the strike. Our pay hasn't risen in over 6 years, and we must change this.
Oh yeah, we are!
On the evening of September 9th, the strike took place as planned. Nearly 3/4 of Boston police left their jobs. As residents absorbed the reality of the absence of police, the mischievous among them took the opportunity to engage in petty and petty crimes. There was gambling in public, harassing officers both on strike and who were now without badge and gun, as well as those who remained as strikebreakers in the greatly weakened force.
We want more.
We want more! We want more!
We need to support our families.
By 8 p.m., a crowd of estimated 10,000 gathered, as pictured here in Squally Hollow. Labor was plentiful. By mid-December, Commissioner Curtis had hired an entirely new police force at an increased wages and with better conditions.
The next morning, the LA Times wrote, "No man's house, no man's wife, no man's children will be safe if the police force is unionized and made subject to the orders of the Red Unionite bosses." In the meantime, Betty had started to feel so sick that she decided to go and visit the doctor.
Alrighty, doctor. I've been feeling really sick in the morning and I've been craving the most unusual things.
Oh no, these are all the signs of pregnancy. Let's run some tests to see what's going on.
A few moments later.
Betty,
Yeah?
I have some good news.
Okay.
You're pregnant.
Who's the dad?
Dun dun dun!
Okay.
Later.
Hold on! Come in.
Okay. Hello, Edwin. I need to talk to you about something. Do you have a few minutes?
Of course. What is it?
So, I really need you not to fire Johnny. I need him to continue getting paid.
But he was in the strike. I don't know if I can let that slide. Why do you need this so bad?
Well, this is really hard for me to say, but I went to the doctor's today because I've been feeling off lately. And I found out that I'm pregnant. And I don't know whether the baby is yours or Johnny's, but either way, my baby needs to be provided for. Johnny losing his job would be terrible for my child.
Alright, I understand. I will not fire Johnny, but you have to keep this baby thing on the low, because if it is mine, that could change everything for my life, but also yours and Johnny's.
Thank you, Edwin. Oh, baby's gone. Listen, babe, I have to tell you something important, so can you please listen to me? Over the past couple of months, you haven't been giving me that much attention, and I just had to do it. I had an affair with Curtis, and I'm pregnant.
What?